Free to Succeed. Raid Shadow Legends, Season 2. I mean, you know, we're doing it up edition, doing the big fusion edition. We bought a soul for her because we know we're completing the fusion edition. All right. Is that enough editions for you? She popped up in here yesterday and I was like, you know what? We're doing it. So we'll catch up on everything in a second. But first, Mug Club continues to grow with some you know, with some serious momentum and fury. Big shout out to Lady Valkyrie for joining the Mug Club. Longtime watcher of the stream and videos. Always a pleasure to have her around. Welcome to the Mug Club, Valkyrie. Happy to have you. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. I know we've got several more coming too as soon as people get their mugs and send pictures. So if you want to get in the Mug Club, links below. Shoot me a pic when you get the mug and we'll get you in a video, all right? Now, I'm going to be honest. I am a little bit tempted. I'm always tempted when there's a 1+1 because it's a 1+1. You know what I mean? And if you get that Lego, you just get another free Lego by default. And that's huge. That could be huge, especially for us right now. So I am definitely tempted. And I do like Python a lot. He's one of the ones that I miss having a lot. So this one is a little bit difficult to pass up on. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not entirely sure that we are gonna pass up on it. I would like to not take the bait and just sit on my shards for a little bit, but there's also another part of me that's like, it's a 1+1. You should roll those dice, like 2X's and other stuff. You know, it is what it is. 1+1. I feel like it's worth the dice roll. Now, we're in an interesting situation because we don't have to do champ training. So I don't need the shards for champ training. Like, I could pop this shard and it would be fine. But it is a sacred. I got it last night from Clan Boss, which is weird because I was thinking when the 1+1 went live, when I saw it, I was like, damn, it'd be dope if I got a sacred from Clan Boss. And I did. So it's setting itself up to be quite the story. You know what I mean? Now, will it be Frostbringer? Probably. But maybe not. It's been a minute since we pulled a Lego, so maybe we're due. So we're going to think about it. We're going to think about it in this video and see how it goes. Depending on how it goes, we'll dictate the title and thumbnail of the video, so you might already know if it happens or not, but just hang tight and just watch the video and just experience it, all right? Either way, we are nearly done with this. I think we need, what, about 500 more points? Yeah. So we'll knock that out today. It won't be a big deal. The Dungeon Divers, we have plenty of time on, and we're cruising right along there, so it's also not a big deal. I think we'll finish that pretty easily. Champ Training, we'll take a look at it and see how it goes. We've done a lot of Champ Training, so we'll see how it goes as far as resources and stuff. Artifact enhancement we'll be able to knock out as soon as it goes live. That's not a big deal. And like I said, we kind of have a little bit of the luxury of skipping an event here and there with those extra 10 frags we got from the last Champ Training tournament. So we're in pretty good shape. Pretty good shape, you know? So beyond that, we did jump in and mess around in Cursed City a little bit yesterday. We are creeping up on basically having cleared every spot we're able to clear right now. I've got a couple of more in here, but like I don't have enough red stars currently to do this. I'm short 1 red star here, if I'm not mistaken. Unless I'm blind. I wish the red star stages would put all of your red stars to the left. Maybe I could set that in the filter. Only show awakened champion. You can have it only show them, which I guess is also helpful, but I wish it would just put them all to the left by default. And I wish you could sort by descending. I don't know why we don't have that yet. For when you're making food. Of course, now I make food with RSL Helper, so it's not a big deal, but like you get what I'm saying. A descending sorter would be nice there. But yeah, we can't beat this guy. We're going to clear these two. We can't beat these two. And then I can beat that one. But after that, I don't know. I don't know if we can do this because what? Actually, yeah. Actually, they could probably beat this. So maybe we can. We can beat that and then shoot, we might sneak our way over into the purple side of the map, actually. All right, that'll be fun. And then we got, okay. We can kind of work our way around. I don't think no. These two weren't in the running last time. Although that's an interesting duo, so maybe not. I don't know. We'll play around with what we can play around with. We'll get the rewards we can get from there while it's open. Do what we can. At some point, maybe I'll revisit this Scarab and do Tower Hard, get through him, and get back to cruising. But overall, we're doing pretty good. Overall, we can't really be upset. Also, we've been trying to get an arena a bunch. We're already almost halfway to being ready to unlock this when we get to it. And once we do that, like I said, it's pretty much short of waiting on clan boss keys and stuff. We're basically on our way to Arbiter. So pretty dope, dude. Certainly seems like the progress is starting to snowball a bit. What's going on here? That's an interesting team to jump in and lose to. Let's do it. Let's go lose to this team real quick. I just want to see what it looks like. That's a lot of red stars, dude. Hate the way that works. See, that's what I'm talking about. And there's people that want to try to explain this every time I talk about it as though it's not an issue, but I wish I'd had it on X1. He comes back with a full turn meter. When you have a full turn meter, it is your turn. Seeker's turn meter was at like 90%, 90 to 95%, right? He's still got a turn ahead of Sun Wukong. Now, I understand that he's faster, and I understand that turn meter progresses past the full mark, and that's how turn meter boosting and things of that nature work. I understand all that. Just save your breath, save your finger energy typing it. I get it. But if your turn meter's full and there's no boost, it's your turn. That's what a full turn meter means. The beyond full only starts to matter if everybody's turn meter's full and you just can't see who's progressed further, or there's a boost that takes advantage of it to some degree. There was none of that. So it should have been Sun Wukong's turn. If he comes back with a full turn meter and nobody got boosted and nobody else's turn meter's full, it's his turn. But Seeker was able to steal the turn from him there. And that's stupid. That needs to be programmed differently. Change the way it ticks, because that's wrong. If it's full, it's his fucking turn, man. I know there's still going to be 6 comments of people going, well, you don't understand the turn meters when they're full. If someone gets boosted, or the turn meters go beyond full. Yeah, we all know. We all know how it works. We don't all know how it works. Some of us know how it works. And it's poorly visually coded. Even if that's how that should have happened, If someone's got a fucking full turn meter and no one else does, guess whose turn it is? Okay? End of the rant. End of that rant. Either way, it was a cool team. They hit really hard for who they were. They are who we thought they were. So anyway. Can I get Drex frags? I feel like I've been collecting Drex frags for about 72 months. So what do we think about this sacred? I can see it going both ways. I can see me popping it and getting an epic and being like, damn, I should have held on to it. And I can see me popping it and getting 2 Legos. No guts, no glory. You know what I mean? No guts, no glory. But no sacreds, no no fusions sometimes, you know? Again, we don't need this. And it just kind of fell from the heavens randomly. Right on time. Seems like I'm supposed to pull it. Kind of seems like my destiny to get an extra legendary today. So I think we're going to do it. Let's go ahead and set this, I guess. Who are you? Gwendolyn the Silent. Oh, yeah. You were the frag thing from that Path event, right? 3-hitter. Extend duration of all debuffs. AoE slow and leech. Decrease accuracy. AoE increase accuracy. Chance of stealing all block debuffs buffs. If at least 1 block debuffs was stolen. This is a block debuffs on all allies. This champion's crit damage increases by 1% for every 10 points of accuracy they have. Grants an extra turn after this champion uses any phrase skill. I mean, that's interesting for that's all very interesting for an attack camp. I don't know. Slow leech, decrease accuracy. 2 AoEs. Steals block debuffs and spreads it. Increase accuracy. Full crit damage with it. That's kind of fun. That seems like kind of a fun champ. Let's throw her in there. As much as I like Pytheon. And then over here, I don't think I'm particularly bothered. I don't think I have made yet. I guess we'll do that. All right, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Let's go. Let's do it. We did it. We committed. Hey, the progressive chance actually paid off though. We did get Mausoleum Mage. So there you go. There you go. That'll be handy later on. I don't think I'm going to do anything with them right away. But that will be handy later on. Undead Hordes. Is that the faction that's open right now? No. Let me look at some. Wait, I can just do it in here. Oh, baby. You too. Love you. Yeah, I don't really think we had anybody doing what he would do for us, or what he's going to do for us. So I think it's going to help us a lot. Again, if nothing else in Faction Wars, but there's other stuff to do with Mage. So, I mean, pretty cool. I think that might be the first time on the account that we've pulled a progressive chance champ. Progressive chance champ. So that's kind of an interesting moment for the account, I reckon. Of course, we're a little bummed we didn't get a Lego, but seemed like it was supposed to happen. But you got to roll the dice. Like I said, no guts, no glory. You know. Let's see, Faction Wars. We are putting together quite the team. We cleared stage 13 yesterday, I think for the first time, because we have Creodin. I don't like his name, dude. We have him built. I put some gear on him, but I didn't level it up because there's an artifact enhancement coming. And I figured we'll save the points. You know, I'm not going to get frivolous just because I have a lot of silver. We'll get a little frivolous when the artifact enhancement's on, but you know what I mean? I'm not gonna start acting like I'm rich, because it looks like a lot of silver, but it goes so fucking quick. I could build 2 champs. I could max the gear on 2 champs and probably be close to broke. Like, it's so gross how fast silver flows out of your inventory in this game. So we're gonna hang on to it. Beyond that, I don't know that there's much else to talk about. We got to do a little bit more ice column, like I said, and then we'll see what the champ training's looking like. Which champ training is this? Do we get breaking news? Here, today's the 17th. So there's 15 frags in this one as well. That's a lot of frags. We'll get some of them for sure. I don't know how many. I assume it's like a 5 and then a 10, kind of like they like to do. We'll at least get the 5. Because we need to make more food anyway, because I want to be ready to 6-star her when it's time. We need to make a bit more food, so we'll try to at least get her ready to be 6-starred for when we get her, and then we can 6-star her, awaken her, get her set up. You know what I mean? And then start using them all right away. So I still think we're in pretty good shape. Gems are a little lower than I'd like them to be. But I still think we're fine. You know what I mean? We accumulate some just being in the game throughout the day and playing and stuff. And we don't have to be in a hurry. I like to just knock an event out when it goes live if I can, but it doesn't have to be that way. So I made myself slow down a little bit for Ice Golem so that we could hang on to some resources. I'm getting some chickens there, which is going to be helpful. Good timing on those. Progression Wars. What's the next thing I get? It's going to be a while. I get a Void at 75. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a little while before that. Levels start to come pretty slow, but either way, I reckon that'll do it for today. I'm going to get out of here. If you're popping for a double Lego, good luck. If you are trying to do the fusion and you need the champ chase, try to resist the bait, because that's what that is. I just don't need to do the champ chase. So, and I don't know that one sacred was going to get me the frags anyway. So, you know. Anyway, that's it. I'm getting out of here for today. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a good one.